today's episode. This is a different episode because we have drum rolls. We have my dear friend here. She's going to introduce herself to all of us. And basically, we are going to be talking about how this year has been and how we can look into the new year and some things we can do in the new year. So stay tuned. Please keep to your phone, keep glued to it because you are going to love this episode. Okay, now, so we'll have my friend here introduce herself.
Hello everyone, my name is Dammy. I am a student. My program is molecular bioscience, and I love cooking. I love cooking. I love making clothes, like sewing. I love making hair.
Well, she made her own hair, by the way, so yeah. And I've seen some of her clothes. That's good.
Yeah, so that's me.
Yay. We are so glad to have you on our channel today.
Thank you.
So I'll be asking you some questions and then you tell me what you think about them. And then I'll also share my thoughts on them. So let's get right into it. Okay. What was the most significant lesson you learned this year?
The most significant lesson I learned this year, I think it would be the importance of like relationships and people, having people around you. And then this was not something I just learned. It was not all like a personal experience. I just saw how people in my community showed up for other people that needed help when they needed it.
Yeah.
And I also saw people show up for me too when I needed help. So just knowing that I'm in a community of people that love each other and, want to be there for other people, just showed me how powerful it is to have like a supportive community. So I think that was the biggest lesson I learned.
Yeah, it was the same for me because I went through a challenging time this year, and the way people showed up for me, like I was really surprised both here and home, like people checking up, people just genuinely interested in what you are going through, and they want to, if they can't even feel what you are feeling, at least do something to just pacify whatever thing it is. So that was one of the big things I took out of this year, the essence of friendships and community. Yeah. How have you grown or changed as a person over the past year?
Oh my goodness, this question. How have I grown?
Yeah.
I think I've become a little more patient, just a little more. Even if it's just small. I think I've become a little more patient with people. Not like just giving people an excuse to be themselves, and not this life. I feel like there are so many things that can easily get you offended and annoyed, but I've just learned to make excuses for people and just, love them for who they are and not try to change people.
Yeah.
So let's say that's what I've grown in.
Yeah, I've also grown in my work with God, even though it's not perfect, but I've seen a change. I've seen a change in my relationship with God and also with people. I've also learned how to be more peaceful about certain things. More peaceful about it because I know that I don't have control over what happens, and so just having peace and being calm about things. I think
things you cannot control.
Things you can't control, and basically we can't really control much in this life.
Yeah, true.
Unless the things
you only do the best you can.
Yeah, unless things we've been given responsibility of, if not.
Yeah, that's true.
What were the biggest challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
Okay, now that I think, I was going to talk about just school, but now that I think about it, I feel like I also faced other challenges outside of school.
Yeah.
But the biggest. I cannot give any challenge the
The
prize
specific, yeah.
of being the biggest.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everything was a challenge, you
Yeah.
know. But God was with us through it. Wait, what was the other part of the question? What did you learn?
And how did you overcome them?
Okay, so do I have to give a specific example? Let's see.
If you want to share, that's fine. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah.
Okay, this one is like quite general. So I'm a student, and of course, school is
A PhD student.
yes, and school is always challenging, like research and all of that. I was handling a project that was not yielding any results in my own opinion and in the opinion of my advisor anyway, but it was something we had to do. It was really challenging because I also did not have any experience in that field.
What field was that?
It was like single cell sequencing or something like that.
Okay, I don't have an idea.
Well, you're not a science student.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was just something new for me, and I was trying to learn on my own and all of that, and it was really tough and challenging. However, I have a supportive advisor, so he like tried me opening up to him like, hey, I'm confused, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
He tried to find like collaborators and people who had experience in that field to help me out. So again, that's another time where I saw that in this life you cannot keep your mouth shut if something is happening to you.
Yeah, I know.
You have to open up to people. They cannot help you if they don't know that you are struggling.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I overcame it, was opening my mouth. Opening my mouth to ask for help.
A good takeaway.
Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah. I also like to ask for help. Like when I clearly don't understand. Like I'm not shy to ask, oh, what is it? Maybe you say a word or you say something like, what's that? I'm like, what's that? Because if I don't ask, I'll never know.
Yeah, true.
So I'm never shy of asking.
That's something I'm still struggling with, honestly.
I'm never shy of asking because if I don't ask, I'll not know. Oh, really? What's this? What's it made of? How is it?
I think that's a very good attitude to have, and that's like a growth mindset right there.
Yeah.
Because me, before I open my mouth to ask, I would have thought about it, and I'll make sure that this is something I cannot do by myself. Then I will not come and ask for help. Yeah. But I think that's something I need to work on. So.
In review, we are reflecting and learning and yeah. For me, my biggest challenge happened in July. Like 2024 is forever going to be in my books because I lost my mom in July, 2 days before her birthday. So it was really, really hard because I spoke to her the day before. How I overcame, I don't think I've overcome it.
It's
because I don't think I've overcome it, but I think that I found ways of dealing with it and accepting that it has happened. I had other challenges, but this was the major one for me, and God is still helping me. Right? Yeah. What are you most proud of accomplishing this year?
You know this one.
Okay,
you guys.
Listen.
I have been trying without success to read my Bible in 1 year. You people, I don't know why it's that hard. I don't know. There's no sense not trying this life. I read the Bible like I said, okay, let me try different strategies. I did like alphabetically. Like I read Acts, I went to Amos, like that. I did reading it like Genesis to Revelation. I went in chronological order that we did this year. But you guys, anyway, let me cut the long story short. This year, I am on the plan. Like I am going to finish my Bible in December.
Amen.
December 31st.
Amen.
That's something I'm proud of because I tried for so many years.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Bible plans, maybe I should have put it as challenges because I've tried so many times to finish my Bible on time, but I've never been able to. And this year it seems like
track now.
Well, I'm on track, but I'm not going to end by December.
Yeah, but
I'll end somewhere next year. But now, I'm diligently, I'm diligently following it, and by the grace of God, I'll be able to read the Bible back to back. Sometimes I feel like as Christians, some people don't really know that, like, they don't really think that it's a big deal.
Yeah.
They think that it's not about reading the Bible cover to cover. But it's one aspect of it, at least, to know. It's not about knowing the stories or things in the Bible, but at least know the book, like, from beginning to end. Because if it was a textbook that you were given right now, or if it was the textbook I was given,
you read it.
You read it.
So
before the end of the semester, you are done. And maybe you're even looking forward to the next semester. So yes, by the grace of God, with the help of God, I'll be able to finish this plan. And then I don't want to stop this plan and then start a new one in January. So I want to continue this plan and then do the one our church is going to do alongside.
Okay.
I don't know if it's realistic.
You can give it a try.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then one thing I'm most proud of achieving or accomplishing, I don't know if it's an achievement, but Canada has always been my dream country.
Yeah, that's
so
part of it.
Stepping my foot there alone, I feel good about it, and I thank God so much for opening that door. Even though it wasn't for fun, we went there for a purpose, but in all it was we still tried to have fun. Yeah, so it was very good. Were there any goals you set but didn't achieve, and why do you think that happened?
Yes. There are plenty. There are plenty. One of it is learn how to play the guitar.
Hey, my God. Hey.
I don't know, but that one, I know why it did not happen, because I was not serious.
Oh, don't say that.
I was not. But well, maybe it was also priority.
Yeah.
Like I just put so many other things above it.
Yeah.
And I never.
I think it's more priority.
Yeah. And I never really had a structure. Like you know how you have a goal, but you don't make plans on how to achieve it. So yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah.
I never made a plan. It's just like saying I want to cook jollof rice, but then you don't buy pepper or rice, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
For me, at the beginning of the year, I didn't really set goals. I for some time I stopped having New Year resolutions. But this year, I think that I've learned the essence of doing this. And so from the end of this month, I'm going to set goals for the next month.
Yay!
Because I think that they help.
Yeah, they do.
The goals really help.
Yeah.
And even though I didn't set goals, they were desires I had, and God granted them. But I think that even makes it more easier if you are remembering what God has done for you. You go back to your books and then, I asked for this, I asked for this. He did this and even more. So I think it's very important. What is one thing you started this year that you're excited to continue? Bible plan.
That one, yes. Yes, that one. I already got the new Bible plan from church. I'm like, okay, let's do this again. Yeah. So that one for sure.
Yeah, I saw you had a paper with things.
I
think I'll need one of that.
Yeah. It was helpful, like the joy of taking it off. That I finished it today. You know. Yep.
Okay. How have your relationships evolved this year, personally or professionally? Maybe we'll just look at the personal parts. How have your relationships evolved this year?
Let's see. How has it evolved? That's like how is it different from last year, right? Okay, so one thing I wanted to do this year that I started doing, but I think somewhere along the line I just maybe not stopped completely, but not as consistent as I was at the beginning, was like reaching out to people more often, like being intentional about my friendships. Because especially my friends back in Nigeria, the time difference is a thing already, and then I'm busy, they are busy, you know. So this year I was like, I need to be intentional and like reach out to them more often, even if it's not calls, like at least text. And I think at least with a lot of my friends, I'm still in contact with them and we talk, you know. So I think that's me being more intentional than last year about my friendships. I think it's something that has evolved this year.
Yeah, I think I also started something. I don't remember if it's from the beginning of the year, but to just check up on people, especially especially after I lost my mom. Like I now realize more. Like when mostly when everything happens initially, there are lots of people that are around you. But I guess there are points where the numbers go down.
Yeah.
And then I realized that, like, I just thought about my friends that had experienced the same thing months before I experienced it, and I was like, wow, I wasn't really checking up on them like I should have. So then now anytime I think about my mom, or I think about anything, then I just start to remember people that are going through the same thing and just check up on them, find out if they are okay. And then there are some people that I check up on. Maybe they told me that they are working on something, or how is it going so far and all that. So it's something that I'm working on. It's still work in progress, but I think it's a very good thing, because sometimes we can be friends with people and then we're like, oh, we are friends, but we don't really
know what's up.
Yeah, and then we don't really put in the effort to want to reach out to them.
Yeah. I think that was something I learned too. Maybe not this year, but like over the years, I never knew friendship took effort. Like
I
never knew you had to
have quality friendship.
Work. Yeah, because I mean, the people I grew up with were friends, and some of them are like sisters and brothers to me. Like it just comes natural. But then as I grew up and I started meeting new people and making new friends, I realized that it was not the same. I had to put in the work to make sure the friendship would work. So and
another thing that God was doing was he sometimes makes me dream about them. And so then I'm like, no, I have to check up on this person. And then most times when I ask them about certain things that I saw in the dream, they sort of like confirm it. I'm like, okay, so this is another way that God
attention to.
God is trying to help me to communicate with other people. So what new connections or friendship have been most impactful for you? Aww.
I think we met this year now, right?
This year.
Yes, so
we have like I've also made a good friendship with you, and also with other people like Sicho and I made a lot of friends this year. Because moving to a new environment, I don't want to mention it, but I've made a lot of like meaningful friendships this year. Not forgetting my friends from home. I love you all. Like I love you so much. But God has added to the number, and I made such meaningful friends this year, which I'm really grateful for. 2024. What are you most grateful for as you look back on the year?
I feel like there's a lot to be grateful for. I'm grateful for good health though. Health, like healthcare in the US it's not beans, it's not child, it's not small money
at all.
So this free good health that we have, that they didn't have to rush us to emergency unit, or what they call that. So I'm actually very thankful for health. And then I'm thankful for my lab that I work in, because without going into too much details, I'm just thankful that God placed me in the right place. Like it's a very supportive lab. Everybody, they want you to grow. So I'm thankful for that support. I'm thankful for the church community too. It's like a big backbone. So I'm thankful for LFF.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends, my dad, my husband, everyone. I'm really thankful for everyone, and I'm thankful for the experiences. I'm thankful for the places he took me. I'm thankful for everything. For the new beginnings, I'm thankful for everything. If you could summarize this year in one word, what would it be and why?
I don't have one word.
Yeah, I feel like it's challenging to put everything in a word.
Oh, I said this year is the year I stepped out of my comfort zone. I think would be it. I think I did a lot of new, challenging things. Yeah. So I think that would be what I would call the year.
Yeah. For me, I'd say it was good and challenging, but it was good, like capital G. But it had its own, yeah. Now to the final question.
Oh.
What advice would you give to someone struggling to set goals for the new year?
Okay, let's see. 2 things, or let's say 3 things. Yeah, 3 things. One, like Ella said, the goals will actually help. It helps you like have a focus, and you don't go into the year feeling like you don't have plans or anything. And which leads me to the second thing. I know that some people feel like the new year is overhyped, like it's just another day, there's really nothing changing and all of that, which I mean, I get that that's actually true. But I also feel like not waiting until the new year before you set the goal is also going to help. Because if I say I want to start reading my Bible every day in the new year, I don't have to wait until January 1st and just magically expect that I would start reading my Bible every day, I can start now and start trying to build like momentum for the new year. So that's the second thing I'll say. You can start now. You don't have to wait until January 1st and expect everything to just change. And then the third thing would be maybe find somebody that you guys can, like an accountability partner that you can just talk about your goals with once in a while. And if that is something that you're not really an accountability partner person, I would say, and this is even for everybody, like review your goals every 3 months. So if you have like a goal for the entire year, don't wait until December 31st before you now come and start thinking that this year did I play my guitar? So like every 3 months you can review your goals and then be like, oh, I'm not doing well in this area, let me re-strategize and see how I can do better. And then you go the next 3 months and then you do a board meeting with yourself and then you re-strategize again. I think that's something that is also going to be very helpful.
All that you've said. Tick. And then I said that question was the last, but I have one last question to ask. What is that one habit that you are going to bring into the new year, or that you want to start doing in the new year?
A new thing apart from reading my Bible.
Yes.
Oh,
a new habit.
A new habit.
Yeah.
Oh, play my guitar.
Okay.
I mean, I should be serious with that. I actually really want to learn how to play my guitar. Like, okay.
One of my goals is to sharpen my skills on the keyboard.
Nice.
Maybe when I'm done with that, I can move on to the guitar.
Oh wow, that's nice.
It's like I have little skills here, but just to sharpen it, and then even if it's simple songs that I'll play and sing and worship God, that's fine. Yeah. And then one habit I want to start, which I think I can start now, listening to what you said, I don't have to wait till January, is journaling. So I was doing it before, but somehow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I have also.
And actually, I'm starting with the diary you gave me on my birthday.
Gave you a diary. I
on
can't
my
even
birthday.
remember that. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting with. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think in all, this video has been so helpful. I hope that you really learned one or two things that you're going into the new year with. And it's very important that you review this year and look at all the things that God has done for you. If you like this video, please like it,
subscribe, share,
comment, please. Okay. And also in the comment section, let us know the content you want to be seeing from this channel.
Let her know if you want to see me again.
Yes. Let me know if you want her to come back on the channel. If not, she's not coming back. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
See you next year. Bye.